Sadhguru Vasudev, protocol actually tells that CM is first. And you have a very dynamic chief minister in Yedurappa. Most popular and is development oriented. But why I called Sadhguru's name first? Because we are three politicians here. We are in power today. Our job essentially is to ensure that people live better. People live with more means. That is the job of politician. To ensure physical progress. But why I took Sadhguru's name first? Because where our boundary ends, his boundary starts. And all such Sadhgurus tell us why to live and how to live. We provide means to live. So that is always in Chandragupta's time also, we used to say Chanakya Chandragupta. So this is always maybe religious, maybe social leadership. Swadeshe pujyate raja, vidwan sarvatra pujyate. So this is what is important to understand. My colleague Sudhakar, and I heard him first time, and he gave very beautiful lecture. But today is the World Forest Day, and I'm in Bengaluru. The best city, the green city of India, one of the green cities is Bengaluru. When I stayed here, I used to jog around through Kabban Park. And from there I felt that all cities must have forest in cities. Because we have gardens. That is also essential. But beyond gardens, there has to be a city forest within the limit of city. And therefore we have started urban forestry in 200 cities. We have already sanctioned 27 cities grant, and we will have 172 more. So all corporation cities, where there is one forest, there will be another. Where there is no forest, there will be one. See, our culture is we worship water, we worship tree, we worship animal, even we worship snakes, because we feel this is Charachar Srishti. So all kinds of you explained is part of our life. And what a best place to come on Forest Day. Karnataka has registered the maximum growth in forest and tree cover. Dr. Sudhakar, it's not 5,000 square kilometers. In last 7 years, we have increased our tree cover by 15,000 square kilometers. But we have constraints, and that we need to understand. India has only 2.5% of the land mass of the world. But we have 16% population of the world. And 16% of the world's cattle population also. Both require land, water and all other natural resources. So there is pressure. And unfortunately, we have only 4% of fresh rainwater resources. So what we need to do? We can't just complain and complain. Who can help for water? Nobody. We have to do ourselves. And when I was MLC in Maharashtra, I found out a valley of 11 villages which used to get 100 inches of rain during rainy season. But because there was no system, in January, the farmers and people were without water. So we started developing watershed development program. And within 4 years, we completed it successfully with people's participation. And the result was, where there was only single crop, now there are 3 crops, and everything has changed because water has come and stepped. We can do it. Yes, we can. And even revival of rivers are very important source, because what is civilization? It is all, Indian civilization has been staying for thousands of years alongside of rivers. Rivers is called Jivanadayini. So it gives life. And without water we can't survive. So our first job as a national task is to ensure that we harvest every drop of water which rain brings. We need to preserve, ensure its percolation. Then we must use water very scarcely, save water, generate water. And more importantly, recycle water and reuse water. We must ensure water is scarce resources must be preserved well, generated well and used well. We have no right to abuse water. I was 4 years Member of Parliament from Madhya Pradesh. So I used to go to, I selected a village for adoption in Nanaji Deshmukh's area near Chitrakoot. But I saw a very fantastic thing happening, social movement. Mandakini River. Every Sunday and Saturday, 500 youth, batch of 500 youths would come in the river, ensure its cleanliness, plucking what has been gone into the aquifers, and there would have been a resurgence of aquifers. They revived the river, and I've seen them working this for 3 years, and hundreds of kilometers of Mandakini River is now a living river. This is public participation, what can happen. What Sadhguruji has said in Kaveri Calling is, not only treating the river itself, but ensure that more water generates into river. How that will happen? by afforesting the strips along the river so that trees hold water, trees save soil, trees ensure that it percolates, and then finally it comes to river and river is revived. It's as simple as that. But it takes too much efforts, a conscious efforts, and with thousands and millions of people's participation. I think this is our national duty. And therefore, I have taken up a program. We have launched water and fodder augmentation in forest areas. Because I found out there is growing incidences of animal-human conflicts. Every year, 500 people get killed in this conflict with elephants only. 100 elephants also die. Once I had been at the edge of jungle and I was talking to villagers. I said, what to do? I was asking forest people. They said, we are trying to send them back, stop them coming from forest. But one villager told me, a farmer, that sir, they come out because they don't get enough protein, grass, food and water. That is why they come out. That's also one important reason. So we have to ensure water and fodder augmentation in forest area. And I am happy to announce this today that we have launched, selected one forest area in each state this year, and center is providing funds and doing LiDAR technology survey. This is happening for the first time in India. First time in India. So what is this LiDAR technology? I am not a technology man. But those who know, I know that through drone, you map the whole valley and it's a digital surface and digital elevation with the accuracy of 10 centimeters resolution. So this gives us a quite good, correct picture of where we need to work so that the water flows stops or water flow slows and ensures its percolation, and then naturally the rivers, because where the rivers are born, practically 90% of the rivers are born in forest. Himalayas is a different kind of ecology. But it is essentially a major source of rivers origin is in forest. So if the forest part of the river, if we ensure that they are survived, outside the forest, it is Yedurappa and Sadhguru who can mobilize people and bring them together and grow more trees along the river side. I think this is very important. And therefore, I was to come for Kaveri calling function in Chennai. But that day there was something urgent political development or an important meeting in Delhi, so I couldn't. So today I am here, pranam to this movement. I always welcome all people initiatives because this is the way, if we unite together to save, harvest and recycle and reuse the water, we will be saving the country. Thank you and all the best.